Hi guys, welcome back to Intellify. This is Manish Kumar and today I am going to explain lines and angle and this is chapter 6 of NCERT book class 9 mathematics. Now our first topic, that's a line. A line is a 1D figure which has length but no width and it is made of a set of points which is extended in opposite direction infinitely. As we have seen that in this figure it has no any width but it has length and it can be extended in opposite direction infinitely. Okay. And so our next one, that's a angle. It is the union of two non-collinear rays with a common initial point and it is formed when two lines intersect each other and this is represented by the symbol this and this involves two legs and one common vertex at which two lines meet. Just this is known as the vertex and this is this and these are the two and these two legs and this is the one common vertex. Now on next slide, that's a types of angle. Based on their measure of angle, there are so many types of angle. The first one is the acute angle, which the angle measured between 0 to 90 degree as we are seeing in this figure. And the next one, that's a right angle. It's the angle measure is equal to 90 degree. Now this figure in this figure. And the next one, that's a obtuse angle, which the angle measure between 90 degree to 180 degree as we are seeing in this figure. The obtuse angle, the angle measure between 90 to 180 degree. And the next one, that's a straight angle, whose angle measure is equal to 180 degree in this figure. This is a straight line and the angle, that's a 180 degree. And the last one but not the least, that's the flex angle, who is the angle measure between 180 degree to 360 degree. As you have seen, that's this angle is a 360 degree. Now our next slide, that's a complementary angles and supplementary angles. So two angles whose sum is equal to 90 degree are called complementary angle. As we are seeing, for example, the complement of measure 27 angle is a 63 because 27 plus 63 is a 90 degree, and the next one, that's a supplementary angle. The two angle whose sum is equal to 180 degree are called to be supplementary angles. For example, the supplement of an angle 60 degree is 120 degree. And the next one, that's a adjacent angle. The two angles are called adjacent angle if they have the same vertex, they have a common arm, and uncommon arms are on either side of the arm. As we are seeing, that's this angle 1 and angle 2, these both are adjacent angle to each other. Now the next one, that's a linear pair of angle. If a ray extends on a line, then the sum of two adjacent angles so formed each 180 degree, and if the sum of two adjacent angles each 180 degree, then the non-common arms of the angle form a line. So the angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to 160 degree because the line AOC is a straight line. Now, the next one, that's a vertically opposite angle. When two lines intersects each other, then the opposite angle formed due to intersection are called vertically opposite angle. And the angle opposite to each other are always equal. As we are seeing that the red and blue lines, these two lines intersects at these points in the bar, and the opposite angles are equal. Then this said to be vertically opposite angles. Now the next one, that's a parallel lines and transversal. Parallel lines are lines in a plane that are always the same distance apart and they never meet each other. As we are seeing that angle line M and N, they both are parallel lines but they are never meeting each other and they are always at the same distance apart. Now the transversal line. It is a line that passes through two lines lying in the same plane at two distance points. Addressing that the in this figure these red lines are transversal line because these red lines are intersecting the lines at two distinct points. Now the next one, that's a corresponding angle. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of corresponding angle is equal, and if a pair of corresponding angles is equal, then the two lines are parallel to each other. As we are seeing that angle 1 and angle 5 are corresponding angle, angle 3 and angle 7 corresponding angle, angle 2 and angle 6 are corresponding angle. Similarly, angle 4 and angle 8 are corresponding angle. Now, the next one, that's a alternate interior angle. If a transversal intersects two parallel, then each pair of alternate interior angles are equal. And if a transversal intersects two lines such that a pair of alternate interior angle is equal, then the two lines are parallel to each other. Addressing that angle and these two angles are alternate interior angle, and these two angles are always should be equal when M and N are parallel. Now the next one, that's a consecutive interior angle. The pair of interior angle on the same side of the transversal are called pair of consecutive interior angles, and each pair of consecutive interior angles are supplementary angles. In this figure, the M and N are parallel to each other, so this angle and this angle are supplementary angle, and the angle measure the sum of these two angles all are always should be 180 degree. Now the example. In this figure, I have to find the rest of the angle, and in this figure what is given, that angle 1 equal to 120 degree, and here M is parallel to N. Okay, so the first concept, that angle 1 and angle 2, these two are means the sum of angle 1 and angle 2 equal to 180 degree by the property of linear pair of angle. So by putting the measure of angle 1 120 degree, we got angle 2 equal to 60 degree. Now in this figure, as we are seeing that angle 2 and angle 4, these two are vertically opposite to each other. Same angle 1 and angle 3, these are vertically opposite to each other, so angle 1 is 120 degree, so therefore angle 3 should be also 120 degree, and angle 2 we have found that 60 degree, so angle 4 that should be also equal to 60 degree. Now for the rest of the angle, we have uh, what we have done, that angle 4 plus angle 5 equal to 180 degree by the property of consecutive interior angle. As we are seeing, that's a angle 4 and angle 5, these are the consecutive interior angle, so the sum of these angle should be 180 degree. Okay, the and we have find the value of angle 4, that's a 60 degree, so we have put here 60 plus angle 5 equal to 180 degree, so the angle 5 equal to 120 degree. So as we have seen that, and that angle 2 and that this angle 2 and angle 6 are corresponding angle. Okay, so angle 2 is 60 degree, therefore angle 6 should be also 60 degree, and we have seen that also that this angle 5 and angle 7, these are vertically opposite to each other, and angle 6 and angle 8, these are also vertically opposite to each other, so angle 5 is 120 degree, so therefore 7 should be also 120 degree, and 6 is 60 degree, so 8 should be also 60 degree. Now practical relevance of length and angle. Length and angle are involved in nearly every aspect of our daily life, and it is extremely important in our real life also. In the construction building, in the construction industry, angles make the vast difference of whether the building, road, and bridge are safe or not. So, engineers and architects use lines and angles very wisely for designing bridge, roads, building, and a sports facility. Now, many other professionals, such as athletes, dancers, photographer, or also uses angles for enhancing their performance. Now, last one. Have you ever thought that what would happen if there were no any concept of lines and angle in the construction industry? Thank you. This is Manish Kumar.